Hi, I'm going to show you how I use n8n to draw data from Matomo and generate a report for me every week so I don't have to manually do it every week and save me tons of time. So let's get started. The first thing I want to talk about is what is Matomo in case you don't know. Matomo is this amazing web analytics platform, and in my opinion is better than Google because Google suffers from data sampling and it only gives you data from Google. It doesn't give you data from Bing and DuckDuckGo and all the other search engines, and the data is not real time and it's not 100% correct. Matomo, if you host it yourself, you own 100% of data. But what's more important is that Matomo gives you details of every single visitor. So let's dive in. If you go into visitor log, you can see exactly what each user is doing, and that is really powerful. For example, this person from the US, I can click on it and I can see exactly which pages they visited and how long they spent. So they spent 4 minutes, they performed 5 actions, and you can go into each individual user and then find out about them. This can give you a lot of insights. But the problem is, given so much data, how do I get insights to improve my site to get more traffic? Ideally, what you want is you want to find people who come to your site a lot. So for example, I set a condition, people who have visited more than 3 times. These are the people who have visited more than 3 times in the last 9 days. And the people that visit a lot, they probably follow some common theme or common flow. If you can find that out, then you can double down on that and increase your conversion and your engagement in your website, and thereby increasing the SEO and traffic of your site. You don't have to do that manually using this AI agent system using n8n. You can find out those insights and get it sent to you every week. So let's go into our n8n workflow. All you need to do is go to the description below and download it, and then come here and then import the file, and then boom, you'll get this. As a side note, I also have an n8n AI agent course you can download and purchase. Check the description below. Okay, how does it work? Well, first of all, it's got a trigger. You can set it to run every week. I set it to every Thursday. So while midnight, while I'm sleeping, it generates a report. Wake up on Friday, boom, I get a report. Or you can just click the button and it'll just run it every time you want it to run. Then we come to the Matomo node and you have to set this up. It's really simple. Find the URL of where you're hosting. If you're paying Matomo, you plug in the Matomo cloud address, or if you're self-hosting, plug in the address that you're using. And then just follow this, and all you need to do is click on form data, token authentication, and then generate an authentication token and plug that in. For security reasons, I'm not showing you mine. To generate the authentication token to connect to n8n, all you need to do is go to your Matomo, come to settings, personal security, scroll down, and then you just create a new token. Then copy and paste that token. As you can see, I already have one for WordPress. I copied and pasted that into my n8n, and boom, it should be connected to your n8n. So after you set that up, it will get the data from Matomo using the API. It'll process the code a little bit, and then it will send it to AI, which is OpenRouter. OpenRouter allows you to call different LLMs. You can call Claude, you can call ChatGPT, but what I like is to use free LLMs. You just search for free. And there's a bunch. There's a Qwen, there's DeepSeek, there's Google Gemini, there's a whole bunch of different free LLMs you can call, so you can run this for free. And then let's look inside. So you have to connect your OpenRouter. Again, you have to set up your authentication using the header auth. Follow the instructions there. Basically, you generate an authentication. You generate an authentication token, and then you put it in. You need to put in your name as authorization, and then bearer space your authentication key. This is the important part. You'll have to choose the model of the LLM you're using. I'm using MetaLlama because it's free. You can try different LLMs because they give you different results. Some LLMs give you better results. Then this is a prompt. You are an SEO expert. This is the data of visitors who visit my site more than 3 times and the pages they have visited. Can you give me insights into this data? So it will look into your data and it give you some insights. You can also adjust this prompt to give you more insightful answers if you wish. Then it will save the data to base row. So let's look at the results and what kind of data you're going to get. So this is something that runs every week for me, and then it'll generate some data like this. It's hard to read, so I'm just gonna move it to a word editor so you can see what the results look like. All right, here's the results. So it will look at common visitor paths. Most people are landing on the main page. They navigate between articles, right? But then it'll also say which of the pages on my site are most visited. So people like the SEO expert, Google Analytics, how to extract PDF, how to auto-categorize my WordPress articles. So these are my popular pages. And then they'll go into patterns, right? Many visitors only spend a few seconds. So I need to fix that. If it's got a high bounce rate, it means the content is not good enough. I should probably fix that. Some people spend more than 5 to 10 minutes. Well, for those pages, I need to look into it and see, hey, what are the pages that people are spending 10 minutes on? Now, those are good pages. I should replicate that. And then it'll give you some more suggestions. So this is the kind of result you can get emailed to you weekly. And I use Base Row because you need a place to store all your data. If you have email, it's hard to see how you've progressed over the months. But if you save it into a service like Base Row, you can check back all the way back for like a year or two. And that's really useful for you to go back and look at some of the changes that you've had and how it's impacted your website. So I'm going to show you how it works. Let's click the test workflow button. You see that it's running, and then when it's successful, it'll turn green. And then also you can click on it and you can see the output, see what's working and what's not. And then eventually it'll save to the Base Row. If you found this video useful and you want to run this for yourself, hope you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And remember to check out my course where I include tutorials and downloads and everything you need to set up an AI agent SEO analysis so you can get more traffic for your site. Thank you.